Work, pay bills. Work, pay bills. Work, pay bills. That's all we do in this life. Life is such a scam.
Are you aware that they designed this world to make it unenjoyable for us? We literally have to work 5 days a week when there's 7. They take taxes out of our paycheck. We have to pay taxes for everything that we buy. Everything type of property we own is taxed through registration, insurance. We just get a couple choices. And the choices is based off your income. So if you have high income, you get to buy organic and grass-fed. If you have low income, you get to get beans and rice. What is that?
I just need somebody else to tell me that they're living paycheck to paycheck and putting themselves into credit card debt out of necessity, not because of fun. I am 28 years old. I work a decent paying job. I love my job. I make good income. We have no kids, me and my fiance, and we're still barely scraping by. Our bills are paid, but we can't save any money. We can't go on vacation. I mean, we do little things here and there, but realistically, we don't really do anything. And we still live paycheck to paycheck, okay? I don't understand how people with kids are doing this. Props to y'all. I mean, seriously, the utmost respect, because I feel like I'm drowning and I only have cats. Any money that we're able to save ends up getting spent on the car, or the cat has to go to the vet, or one of us has a medical emergency. Like, it's just gone. It's gone. I don't understand. We don't live beyond our means. Are we all just collectively putting ourselves into debt because I don't know what else to do?
We did everything right. We worked hard, we paid our bills, we raised our children the right way. So can somebody explain why in my 50s, my husband and I, we're living paycheck to paycheck? Retirement seems so completely out of reach. At this point, I feel like I'm going to be working till I'm 80 years old. I get a couple of years that I can sit back and relax. I'm so done with feeling stuck and definitely looking for a way out. So if you're in your 50s and you know you deserve more, comment me and let's figure this all out together.
You can lie to them. You can lie to them, but you cannot lie to me. You got to understand that 89% of Americans are broke. 87% of Americans live check to check. Bro, you got to understand, bro, I'm free. I'm ready to get a $23 electricity bill in Thailand. I'm ready to get my $3 bill, water bill in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, in America, you got so many bills. You got a car note that's $1,000. You got car insurance that's $300. You got rent that's $2,000. You got Wi-Fi, that's another $100. You got a cell phone bill, that's another $150. You got Netflix, that's another bill. That's a Hulu. They got this, and then you think you're gonna save money in America when groceries used to be to save money. Now groceries $300-$400 just for 12 items. America is not fair, and you're gonna lose every single time living in America. That's why I want to move to Thailand, because I'm free. I can go grocery shopping for $23. My Wi-Fi bill is Terracans make a lot of money. I give it that. Y'all make a lot of money on. But when you got bills on top of bills, let alone you got a child, you got to pay for daycare, then you got to pay for gas, then you got to pay for your oil change, then you got to pay another $200-$300 for your girl hair, then you got to pay another $100 for your nails. I ain't been there. And then you working, you using this one check to pay your rent. Then you wait another 2 weeks, you waiting this check to pay your car note, then to pay your car insurance, then to put gas in your car. Bro, you are not living in America, bro. You can't survive. Every time you look around, there's a bill. I've been there. I'm not talking bad about nobody because I've been there. I was just one of the 1% people that was just like, I'm sick of going through the same thing. I'm sick of going through this same repeated over and over. Work, pay bills. Work, pay bills. Go out of the club, try to enjoy my money because I work hard for it. Work, pay bills. Work, pay bills. Every time I look around, now I got a speeding ticket. Now I got a flat tire. Like, it's not fair. Moving out the country, bro, I feel free. God did. God put me in this position. God made me come across your screen right now. God did this, bro, for me to educate the people where I'm from. I'm from Memphis. I'm from the hood. I'm from the struggle. I remember working that job. I'm not no multi-millionaire. I'm not up 6 figures. I'm not none of that. I'm a nigga just like you that just said, fuck this shit, I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them YouTubers. Hey, what's up, you guys? We just spent, like, nah, y'all can relate to me. Y'all can relate to me. That's why I'm on your timeline, twin. Sometimes I get in my feelings, bro, because I'm so excited about this shit. Every day I wake up, I be like, bro, God, I really appreciate you. I never knew what God was doing in my life, but the whole time he was planning on me for better. I just hit 1 million views on TikTok. My youth, everything is going up. I'm elevating. I came out here with just $1 in a dream. $1 in a dream. I just jumped out on faith. And I was like, God, just take care of me. Just take care of me, bro. That's all I ask for you. Just take care of me. And that's what he...
I just paid my rent, right? And I'm so happy I got my rent paid. But for some reason, I still have an unsettling feeling. And I think it's because I used my whole check to pay my rent. Now I have to go 2 more weeks without money. And my phone bill is due tomorrow. You see what I'm saying here? You see what I'm trying to get at here? That is the true definition of living from paycheck to paycheck. Like, I just literally pay bills. I can't do anything else. I can't even buy me a bottle if I wanted to. Like, and I'm trying to figure out, I know how it got like this because it seems like a lot of places have stopped paying their employees. Like, my job doesn't pay me overtime anymore. Like, I literally went from being able to make up to $2,000 to now I can, barely make $1,000.
Almost 30 years in the accounting industry, and all I was able to bring home a month was $4,000, capped. That's with cuts. And every single thing in the world today is going up. Our mortgage, gas, electricity, every single thing, healthcare, but our paychecks are staying exactly the same.
The American dream no longer exists, especially when there are significant disparities between the U.S. and other countries. Mickey D's in the U.S. employee makes $9 an hour with no benefits. The Big Mac costs $5.81. The same Mickey D's employee in Denmark makes $22 an hour, 6 weeks vacation, 1 year paid maternity leave, 1 year. Where do you get that anywhere in the U.S.? That's unheard of. Maybe 3 months max. Life insurance, a pension plan, and the Big Mac only cost $4.82. The math ain't math and it ain't adding up. Feel like with this whole American dream, we've been hoodwinked. We have been bamboozled. We have been scammed into believing that it exists and it does not. Okay? The people, all you people from other countries who want to come here, don't do it. The dream is false. Okay? There's so many better places you can go to besides here. All right? You don't want to come here. We're living in an episode of Scandal over here. Our politics are in the gutter. Okay?
I am 48 years old and I am broke. When I say broke, I mean $0 broke, no money. And I am burnt out to the core. And I'm done living like this. I have worked in group homes and nonprofits for over 25 years now. I've poured my heart into my job, gave it everything I got, but I'm burnt out. I don't have any more to give.
Bills are a scam. Taxes are a scam. America is a scam. America is scamming American citizens out of all of their money, out of their livelihood, out of their inspirations, just draining people's energy. It's so hard to live here because if you look at other places, like Italy, for instance, if you've ever been there, you know the drastic difference from the food quality to the people's quality of life. It is just insane. America is so behind. Everyone thinks that America is doing good. America is the place to be. No, it's not. Mostly everyone, almost everyone, not everyone, but most of the people here are like zombies. They're slaves to their job, trying to make the American dream work when the American dream is dead. The American dream does not exist anymore because the amount you need to work in order to have the things that you want and have the American dream would be 7 days a week all day. So guess what? You have no time to do the things that you love. Something needs to change drastically.
I got laid off from my corporate job yesterday. And I think that this is the reality for a lot of Americans right now, and it needs to be shared because America is not doing well right now. We have a 94% prediction rate that the recession is going to come, but yet our frickin' administration hasn't even made the move to actually say that a recession is coming. And let's actually call it what it is, a depression. People can't afford groceries, they can't afford rent, they can't afford buying houses, they can't afford having babies, they can't afford having the kids in general if they already have them. We are not in a good spot, y'all. I know that I'm just a number in a company, but I thought I was okay. You're going to think that you're okay because you've worked there for so long or you have the right experience.
I always knew that I was destined to have a different lifestyle than anybody that I know or anybody around me, because the things that people want in their life, I don't have those same desires. My desires for life is to have stillness, slowness, to explore, to figure out new parts of myself, to heal, to have, I don't know, just experiences, really. And like for a lot of people my age, it's like, okay, I want to buy a house, I want to get married, I want to have kids. Like those things are nice too, but I just like with the house thing, unless I'm investing in property or I can full out just buy my house without breaking my pockets, I feel like it's a waste because I'm gonna take out a mortgage, pay all these extra interest rates and stuff on my mortgage, or just pay off the mortgage until the house is paid off and then still never really own my house, because if I stop paying property taxes, they'll literally just take my house. So yeah, like that doesn't even sound right to me. I feel like everything in America kind of sounds like an investment, and I feel like I've always been one of those people too to just like meant to explore the world.
I'm going to tell you why life is a scam. It's a lie that we've been told since we were kids. The best of our life is given to someone else, almost universally. Even if you're self-employed, you're spending the best time of your life dedicating it towards a business and trying to make money. You are awake for a set number of hours in the day. And who gets the best of that time? Is it you? Is it your family? It's not. It's your work. Every single time. And even if you have a schedule where you work 4 days a week, which most people would be like, oh my God, that's amazing. That still leaves 4 out of 7 days that a company or potentially yourself is giving the best of you to something else. Your family's not getting it. Maybe they see you at the end of the night after you've come home, you have kids that get off school, you make dinner, you try and pick up the house, and you have a couple hours where you're fucking exhausted that the family might be able to see you. Or maybe you take an annual vacation and you get 7 days to spend together so that you can enjoy the lifestyle that you spend the other 51 weeks out of the year trying to maintain. The whole thing is a fucking scam. It's pointless. You're living to work. That I don't know when humans got to the point where we're little worker ants, but it's literally all there is anymore. There's no way to even balance a lifestyle.
I seen a creator's post, and he said that capitalism is basically slavery. He said, notice how you need a master's degree to get in certain work fields. Like, that's why they have work fields. Then somebody was in the comment was like, you notice how it's called a workforce? I'm like, what? Somebody else was in the comments and was like, notice how people work at plants. Plant is short for plantation. I'm like, I knew it was a scam. I knew it was a scam. Like, it's like, instead of physical slavery, it's like mental and psychological. You've been tricked to believe that you have to do all these things. Somebody compared getting 40 acres and a mule. They said you're the mule working 40 hours a week. That was a light bulb moment. It really was.
Bro, this America shit such a fucking scam, bro. Like, motherfucker gotta apply for jobs, right? Then you gotta wait to see if you get hired. But when it comes to paying bills, motherfucker, they don't want to wait on you. So I gotta go to work, put in all these fucking hours, kill myself every day constantly, get paid this little bit of money that I can't even, it's not even paying me enough to afford my rent or mortgage or whatever the fuck the bill or whatever. And then you take out taxes and it really ain't leaving me shit, and I still gotta pay you motherfuckers money. And then I can't drive my car without no fucking car insurance, or my license can get suspended, or my car can get repoed. But then I gotta pay your ass $500 to $1,000 every month for car insurance, and might not even get in a fucking car accident ever. But then I still gotta pay your motherfucking ass, then I get in a car accident, then you only give me a portion of what the fuck. Like, I done paid your bitch ass $20,000 couple years. And I only get a certain amount, portion of that money. Not even that. I still got to give you money to get that money. So I go to work and put in all these fucking hours. Come home tired as fuck. Got to take shower. Got to eat. Got to do other shit. Go to sleep. Wake up early in the morning and do the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What type of fucking simulation are we living in? America, what the fuck is this? What the fuck do y'all got going on? Y'all literally, this shit is literally just a fucking scam. But motherfuckers can make buku money just sitting in front of a camera talking. Shit, I'm on that boat. I see where the money at. This entertainment shit. I talk anyway, so all I gotta do is get on this motherfucker to talk and make money. Sign me up. But anyway, this American shit is a fucking scam, bro. Y'all gotta fix this shit. This shit is ridiculous.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
The American dream. You get up at 5 in the morning. You rush to be out of the house by 5:30. Try to make it to work at 6. You work a 12-hour shift. In those 12 hours, you take crap from your managers and coworkers. You eat at whatever time they say that you can eat for the amount of time that you can eat. You have sick days, but if you use them, it's frowned upon. So if you want to aspire to be anything within the company, try not to use them. Then you work until you're 62 years old. You pay bills until you die, and you're expected to be grateful. Forgive me, but that it doesn't make any sense. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that I can go out to work to provide for my house. In fact, the Bible says that he who does not work should also not eat. So I'm in favor of hard work. What I'm not in favor of, though, is abuse. People putting their jobs in factories before their own health. When they don't need you anymore, you're gone. But if you want to leave, you better put in those 2 weeks. So yeah, it's a scam.
As Americans, we're living in a scam. This country is a scam. And let me tell you why. Because today I went to go check my credit report and it went down 2 points. Why did it go down 2 points, Jen? You're asking. Well, I'm going to tell you. Because I used to have Nelnet for my student loans. And Nelnet decided last year that they were going to sell my student loans to somebody else. So they sold them to somebody else. And then today, Nelnet dropped off of my credit report. So now, because some multi-billion-dollar company decided that they no longer wanted to have my student loans and that they were going to, on their own fruition, sell them to somebody else without me asking them to, even though I have made all of my payments on time when we were making payments, and I have no missed payments ever on anything in the past 3 years, my credit went down 2 points. So, what the actual fuck are we supposed to do with that?
If you go unemployed, you gotta wait like at least 90 days, I think, don't quote me, to apply for unemployment, right? But if you go unemployed, your bills don't wait 90 days to get paid. You see how fucked up this system is? You want me to wait 90 days to try to find a job? The job market sucks right now, by the way. Wait 90 days to try to find a job. If I don't, then come apply. Wait for the application to get approved just for y'all to give me chump change. By this time, the bill's 3 months backed up. You think the bill people give a fuck about me unemployed looking for a job? No. Like, the system is so weird. Like, I think it's low-key designed for us to fail if we're not rich. Like, if you don't come from wealthiness or know how to, like, just get it out the mud, it's really designed for you to fucking sink. Because y'all know how hard it is to get a job right now? And you mean to tell me I gotta be unemployed for 3 months? Bitch, the first month went late. They send in the fucking eviction notice. Like, yeah, I don't like that.
What's the scam so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam no more? Hey, bro, there's so many. First off, college. Oh, my God. Talk about a scam. I can sign away $100,000 worth of debt. Let me go try to just get a loan. Hey, man, I'm about to get $20K just so I can start a business. Or you're 18. But I can sign away $100,000 and then I got to be paying that back for life. Damn near. Because that interest rate is insane. It's like you didn't even sign the dotted line. Thank God I played basketball full scholarship, so I didn't have to like worry about the college shit. But some of my friends, they still paying to this day. And they not even close. They, oh yeah, I have like $70,000 worth left. Huh? I swear to God, college not worth that much unless you're like a lawyer or a doctor. Taxes and insurance. Like, how do I get taxed on everything? When I buy something, I get taxed. There's a sales tax. When I get paid, I get taxed on that. And I got to pay my taxes at the end of the year. And on top of that, when I pay my taxes, if I get the wrong amount, you tell me the right amount. Why couldn't you just send me a bill for my taxes anyways? And then on top of that, there's no public record of where the taxes go to. Supposedly, they be fixing shit. I don't never see them fix nothing. I've been going over the same potholes for years. I just avoid them joints. Even owning a house. How do I own a crib? I'm still paying monthly payments. Let's say I pay the whole crib off. I'm still paying for the shit monthly. To who? I own the crib. At some point in time, there's supposed to be zero monthly pay other than like my electricity, all that type of bullshit. I own this shit, right? Then don't get me started on insurance because car insurance, for example. I haven't been in no accident in I don't know how long. As soon as I get in an accident, I still have to pay something. So what have I been paying everything for a month for? Just in case? That's just the just in case payments? I don't understand that shit whatsoever. The health insurance is another just in case payment all the time. Dental, eyes, they're not included. I don't know why. It's part of my health. If my teeth fall out, that's unhealthy. If I can't see, I'm blind, also unhealthy. But no, separate insurances. Why? Because this whole world, especially the United States, is a fucking scam. The center is work.
Can somebody explain to me in crayon eating terms why I make over 3 times the federal minimum wage and I cannot afford to live?
I know he kind of answered the question himself in his own video, but I want to highlight one thing he briefly mentioned and talk about it, which is that the American dream is dead. Yes, the traditional American dream, which is like doing better than your parents and being able to provide a lot for your family, is dead, or at least it's changed. Because there are many of us that are well aware that we will never be able to make as much money as our parents did. And I think my mother, who is a boomer and benefited directly from the system in place, said it best when she once said, roughly, that the American dream has changed. It's become very apparent to everyone that in this economy, Gen Z, millennials, and some Gen Xers, many of us will not be able to do better than our parents. We won't even be able to do as well as our parents. And now the American dream has become just being able to get by, being able to maybe afford a house at some point, maybe have a kid or two if we're lucky enough to make that much money. And a lot of us, myself included, who has now experienced company like financial related layoffs twice so far in the last 2 years since I've entered the job market. You know, those of us who feel like we're constantly in fight or flight about bills and how we're going to keep making it by, it's making us miserable and feel so hopeless. And yes, I could sit here all day and show you graphs of how like inflation is going up, and while wages are going up, it's just not matching inflation. So it feels like we're all just constantly working and working, and the goalpost just keeps getting moved further and further away from us. And yeah, it has a lot of us extremely stressed and worried and feel like just giving up because we're constantly running a race where the finish line is getting moved further out. And I think it's obvious that we're all just really exhausted by it now. I know I am. I'm constantly hitting a wall with all of this. And a lot of us have to wake up every day blatantly knowing we will never do as well as our parents did. And we just have to try to make it, you know, somewhat close to that. I'm sorry. My dad passed away several years ago on this date. So I'm just thinking about him, and sometimes I feel like he'd be proud of me, but sometimes I feel like he'd be very disappointed. But he was also an extremely intelligent businessman with multiple degrees, so I think he, more than anyone, would really understand what we're all feeling right now.